ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to the home of the Utah Utes, Rice-Eccles Stadium in Salt Lake City. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on another team from the Big 12, the Utah Utes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So TCU's offense will go to work first. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Right back to the well. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Fires toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air on second down. Skips away from pressure. He'll take another shot here. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game.
Yeah, and listen, that dude is a dude. I get it. I mean, he's an absolute stud, and I want to find ways to get him the football, but maybe not force-feed him in that situation when he's got two guys on him.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Fires to the right. Got him downfield. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. The Horned Frogs with the first and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, TCU!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Utah Utes offense will have its first possession of the game. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
Back to throw, it's Fox. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And the Utes will try to pin them back with the punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Going for the big play. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. To the air on first down. Rushes on him. Caught over the middle. It's Barmore. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw again. Dumps it to the back. Caught close to the marker. It's Boone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got it down to the 32. First and 10 coming. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Floats it out in space. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Utes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's Fox. Quick strike complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now facing a third and long. The run from the shotgun. They'll bring him down just outside the 25 at the 26, certainly well within field goal range. But let's see if they choose to go for it here. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a fourth down stop. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. At the 40, there he goes. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. This offense will snap it from the 42 on first and 10. Fires to the wideout. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Throwing right. He's got an open man. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. And the Horned Frogs are on the move. Looking to throw on first down. That's reeled in. It's Boone. Breaks into the open. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the second quarter. We've reached the break, and TCU is holding the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, you know if you're this offense, you're dialing up this running back, man. He has been a scoring machine all season long. He just finds his way into the...
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll get him down after a solid return. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Leaves it with the running back. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass, it's Fox. He'll take the deep shot. Interception! You don't see him make that kind of mistake very often. Looking for more room. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. The Horned Frogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They tried to run the counter, but absolutely nothing doing.
And those counter plays take a little longer to develop sometimes. You're usually pulling 1 or 2 guys, and that penetration in the backfield can kill you, can get to the running back.
Oh, he's got some space. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got it! They will score! Touchdown, TCU! No midseason concentration lapse here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Utah has a back on the offense coming onto the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably scored pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, it's Fox. Bought a little time, lets it go.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
He takes it at the 45. Can they catch him? The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Starting to feel a little pressure. Finds a man on the right. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
I think there were a lot of doubters that wondered how this team was going to be able to handle this environment and whether or not they could find success early in this game. They have proved all of those doubters wrong. They have been dominant in every phase, on offense, on defense, and on special teams, and they are piling it on here early in this game on the road.
Offense in a bunch formation. They believe they can run right here. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback on the keeper. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
Well, good decision there by the QB. A little zone read action. He reads the defensive end crashing down, keeps it himself, gets a nice chunk of yards.
And when you do that, you just sort of get the drive going or keep it going, as the case may be.
It's amazing in college football now how big of a part of each offense this zone read has become. As we're seeing more and more athletic quarterbacks on rosters now. That is a staple of the sport.
Handoff to the single running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Defense dropping into soft coverage. Wants to throw. It's Fox. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the middle. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Utes will bring the punt team onto the field. Hauls it in and looking upfield. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here. Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop. Scoring opportunity.
Well, guess who? They're taking a shot to the guy that's just been torching this defense in the entire first half. He's already got over 100 yards, so why not try to act?
He unleashes a long one. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt.
Well, you wonder if the defense has started to figure it out finally here. In the first half, this guy has been absolutely lighting you up, and finally they get some bodies back there anticipating the QB to look his way to force an incompletion.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Horned Frogs will try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive. Great place to start for this offense. Motion from the wide receiver. The give to the tailback. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to pass, it's Fox. Using the quick game. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half.
And listen, you get zone coverage and you can hit that curl route and he comes open continually. Keep hitting it. This might be a play to come back to.
Wants to go up top on first down. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments.
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Utah!
And the offense had to have a drive. They had to put points on the board. 0 points until this drive. Down in this ball game. Needed to get some momentum. Gonna need a lot more in the second half if they want to win this football game.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Now, they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time.
There he goes. He's at the 30. The 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in to
officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've been calling a lively one so far from Salt Lake City. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day.
The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it. I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
Back to throw, it's Fox. Unloads to the right. And the third down pass is incomplete. The Utes decide to punt it away. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. What a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Sweet cut there. Gets it inside the 30, down to the 27, a pickup of 6. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. They'll go to the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Boone. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running the red zone. It's Boone. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8.
I like this idea by the offense, using the jet sweep, and you're trying to take a receiver with all of his speed and get him on the outside and get him in space. That puts so much stress on a defense. I'd expect to see this offense dial the play up.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Grabs the screen around all kinds of defenders. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And the field goal unit is on the field. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll pull it on the read. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. They've got the screen set up. He works his way to the 21-yard line. Not enough to pick up the 1st down. And the Utes send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Nestles it in at the 35. He gets a block. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! Stealing a score on special teams. He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom. Toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turning on the gas. Great job, great return.
The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Off the play fake on first down. The quick out. Still running at the 40. It's a seam wide open.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
To the air, it's Fox. Quickly complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Quick release by the QB. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. That's the end of the quarter, and TCU has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Back to pass. Give him 6. Touchdown, Utes!
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They'll go to the ground. Turning it on. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, TCU! With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for this squad.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
Defense not showing press coverage. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Durham. Under fire. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
At this point of the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. Lost a throw on first down. Finds his tight end. Showing off that power as he plows ahead to the 38. The Utes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And the Utes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Quickly out to the tight end. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
Really nice job there by the quarterback understanding it's blitz, and not just that it's blitz, but knowing whether it's man coverage or zone coverage behind the blitz. You've still got to know where your answer is going to be based on what the defense is doing in the back end, and you add the answer to the test right there.
Now, you can tell quarterbacks and wide receivers nowadays, they're so in sync. They understand so much of the details of watch the receiver go deep, sell it, and then sit down. That ball's out, making its way to the wide receiver. Nice pitch, nice catch.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Ball spins away. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The Utes didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Trying to barge in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Utah!
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. The give as they work on that clock. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
And I'd go back to him again after that first carry, but the defense more ready. They're more alert, dialed into the running back. They're like, listen, we've given up one big play. All eyes on him. Nice job getting the guy on the ground.
Gets it to him on the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. It's 1st and 10 from their own 14-yard line. To the air, it's Burks. Looking to take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Got his man out of the backfield. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And it's a pick in the end zone. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Utes!
And this defense has had a rough day, but how about this play? Breaking on the football, making the pick, taking it to the house, maybe build some momentum for some future games.
The deficit is huge, this one is all, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got his man. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. The Horned Frogs have it with a 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. Picks up the first down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. And the Horned Frogs headed quickly to the line. If there's time to pad the stats. Firing for the end zone. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hip. They reeled off 6 straight to start the season undefeated.